Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Connections. This is a place for you to awaken your own inner knowings as well as to rediscover your own inner magic. I am Carissa. I'm a clear conduit and channel for divine light, love, wisdom, and healing. And really all that means is that I'm here to assist you in aligning with your higher self. And so really all that means is that I'm here to assist you in reaching your path, your timeline of greatest happiness, joy, fulfillment, and to live your fullest life that you possibly can with the most ultimate amount of joy possible. So today's pick a card, we are going to be exploring what this Pisces new moon on March 10th is going to be bringing into your life, what the energy is going to be like, and what will be surrounding you during that time. So with this Pisces new moon, it is an amazing time to connect with the divine or your spirit guides, your angels, your light team, to attract in the desires that you really are hoping to see come into full fruition soon. So this is an amazing time for manifestation because it coincides with, it's on the same day as daylight savings, the period in time where there is going to now be more light in our days and less darkness, less night. And so this is indicating further solidifying that energy of joy, receiving, growth, and rebirth. So that is what is on the table for this Pisces new moon. It's an amazing time for manifestation as well, because a new moon is a time to plant seeds, and the full moon is when you will see the harvest of those. So I do want to note that when I was preparing for this reading, I went for a walk this morning and there were some red robins kind of dancing around and following me through the swinging from tree to tree or flying from tree to tree. And so with the red robin showing its presence this morning, I've got my windows open so we can hear the birds and we can feel the spring energy. Red robins symbolize a period of renewal, rebirth, good luck and fortune, happiness, joy, and just this newness energy, that fresh, revitalizing energy of spring. Robins really carry that energy of that brightness and excitement of spring and all of the possibilities here to come. So that is the energy surrounding this reading, surrounding the Pisces new moon on Sunday. And just know if you find yourself called to this reading and it popped up on your timeline, you know, a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, just know that there is something in this message important for you, and your guides are using your YouTube or wherever you're watching this, your feed, putting this video on your feed for you to see so that you can receive this message, so that you can receive your blessings and your manifestations. So with all of that said, let's just now get into the card options, and then you can feel free to skip ahead in the description below or the pinned comment to your actual reading. And just note that this is a collective reading, so whatever does not resonate, just leave, and for the other soul family members that it is intended for. And so for group number 1, we have a retrograde with review. And I do want to just note that retrograde and review kind of holds an energy. People are tend to be a little, scared of retrogrades, but really let's replace review with ready, because this card is holding a little bit of a different energy for this reading than maybe what first may pop into your mind when you see and or hear the reading. Your fortune for group number 1 is you are going to have a comfortable old age, and your crystal is pyrite. Definitely my favorite crystal, since it's my first crystal, not this one, but pyrite. First crystal I ever got when I was about 5, and definitely still my favorite. So for group number 2, we have Capricorn with achieve, and your fortune is people find it difficult to resist your persuasive manner. And so I got this crystal. It's really special to me. I got it on my birthday last year, but it was unlabeled. I think it's serpentine, so we're gonna go with that. There was a period where I thought maybe it was moldavite, but I really don't think that it was, because that is so expensive, and I just not sure if that's what it is. I think it's serpentine. This has got a green hue to it. And for group number 3, we have Gemini with cross-pollinate. Your fortune is good luck will come in the springtime, which I thought was beautiful to go along with these buzzing bees and flower spring energy. And your crystal is calcite. So those are your options. Like I said, you can find the timestamp to skip ahead in the description below, and you will see me in your reading. Thank you so much. Hello, group number 1. Whether you are returning or new to this channel, thank you so much for trusting your own intuition to lead you here. So we're going to just get into your reading. You chose the retrograde card with the word review, and I remember I said that I'm feeling more like we could replace this word with ready. So we've also got the pyrite, and then your fortune, you are going to have a comfortable old age. So I'm already feeling from the pyrite and the you will have a comfortable old age that pyrite indicates and signifies and symbolizes, holds the properties of, I'm hearing major manifestation and prosperity, abundance, and wealth. So also with your fortune saying you're going to have a comfortable old age, I am called to feel that your reading is going to have something to do with prosperity and wealth and manifestation, which is exactly what we spoke about at the beginning of this intro reading. So I do want to note that when I tuned into your energy and your light team and all of the entities and energies of light that work with you and assist in creating the most bountiful, I'm hearing, life for you, I saw a big red heart in my mind's eye, and I heard the word elevation, and I kind of felt like I was like lifting off the ground. Not literally, obviously, just like a feeling. So I am called to say that you are definitely in a period of like timeline jumping where you're moving from one world or one reality into a whole new reality. And so I do want to note that there's the number 15 on here, so maybe 15 is prevalent to you, maybe the number 6, 1 plus 5 equaling 6 is prevalent to you, but that also is, 6 is a number of harmony and abundance and flow. So that's really relating and tying into what we've been talking about since this reading started. But what I want to really say is your card is holding this energy of like, what I'm feeling with this person is they are just about to, what we were saying, step into a new timeline. So it's kind of like they have this look on their face like, are you ready? You know what I mean? Like your light team is encouraging you to kind of get in this energy of getting really excited and prepared for what is about to happen. And so we're going to explore that a little bit. I have pulled some cards already. So we're going to pull more cards as we go, but I just wanted to kind of get like a start here and just see what was going on. I haven't flipped them yet, but we will do that together. So we have the High Priestess, and I am hearing to flip this. Okay. We have Four of Pentacles, beautiful. Some pentacles coming in, confirming that prosperity and abundance and balance. Death card reversed, keeping, I'm hearing keep. And it's interesting because when I was starting to shuffle your cards, I, cut the deck like, you split it, and then you split it like that, and then you shuffle, And the card that was here when I split it in half was the Death card, and so I was like, this happened with the Death card actually in another reading. I don't remember exactly which one, but it was recent. But I was like, okay, well, if the Death card is meant to come up, then it'll obviously come up in the cards, and it's just so funny how that happens. So we have Three of Wands, and it's in reverse. Do we keep it reversed? Yes, they want it kept reversed for now. We have Justice. Okay, I'm hearing flip it. But I think we're going to keep it reversed for a minute because there's something that I'm feeling and noticing with the energy of it that I want to talk about, and then we'll talk and flip the card. Three of Pentacles upright. So yeah, beautiful pentacle, prosperity. I'm hearing coins, you know. Two of Swords, that's staying reversed that way. So yeah, there's a lot of physical manifestations coming in for you. So I want to just reorder these and kind of absorb the energy. So we'll be ending with this here. This. Yeah, okay. So this is the position that you're in. This is like the energy, the High Priestess that you're in. You've obtained all of the knowledge. There's an RX here, which I wanted to get to. So you healed immensely, I'm hearing, and they're like clapping and applauding you. Good job. So they want me to like acknowledge that they're very proud. You've learned all you needed to step into this next chapter. You've healed all that's required to step into this next chapter. And notice there's no baggage, there's no luggage, there's nothing that you're bringing forth with you because you have it all in your mind. Everything you needed is in you, inside of you. So that's the energy that you are in right now. So with the Two of Swords reversed and the Justice card reversed, I'm really feeling like I feel like this is something that took a long time for you, which is interesting because it's not really the energy typically of the definition of these cards, even reversed. But I am feeling like this is a part of like your, it's almost even a part of your destiny, I'm feeling. So you may have been in a position where you felt like no matter what choice you made, you weren't really getting anywhere or going anywhere. No matter what action you took, you weren't really getting anywhere. It just wasn't going how you thought or how you hoped or how you intended. And this led to a period of injustice, how you felt. You felt major injustice. And they want me to flip this, which it will eventually be next to the High Priestess flipped. But see, I'm seeing upright. It's interesting. I don't know if I would have seen it this way upright, but seeing this card reversed, it looks like this sword is inside, it's through this whole owl, like the owl has been stabbed in the head. So I think that, yeah, with this Justice card reversed, like you felt stabbed in the back by the universe. Like you felt like you did all of this healing and you learned everything, but still this stuck energy of even you've done all the healing, you've done all the knowledge, you've taken the action, but you still feel like, why? Like, what else could I do to bring justice pertaining to this situation, which we will get a little bit more specific about? What else could I do, you know, to bring this into fruition or bring justice into the equation? And so what either you've been going through and maybe you're not aware of, or is going to be happening for you, Pisces New Moon will be opening up for you. I feel like I just did a reading. This just seems so relevant to a reading I just did. It could have even been the reading with the Death card in it. I'll try to find that and link it just in case you're interested. And then if any of this is, you know, relating and you feel chills or you kind of feel like tear-eyed and you kind of want to cry, that is a physical sign from your higher self that this is resonating, this is aligned with you, this message, so just keep listening. And feel free to like, subscribe, and or comment what's going on below. It helps the channel to grow so that other soul family members can reach this channel, but also I am very interested in your guys' lives and what's going on. So if you ever just want to comment and connect and talk, I always reply to everybody the best that I can. So with this death card reversed, this injustice led to, I'm hearing, a type of ego death. And I always say the ego doesn't necessarily always die, because it is necessary, we do need it. But it led to like you acknowledging parts of your shadow that were requiring, I'm hearing, and desiring to be met with love. And not only just like sending yourself love, so, you know, healing and stuff like that, but your shadow, your ego, there are parts of both of them that were requiring you to acknowledge their pain. So if you have not done that yet, I'm hearing, and it's a claircognizance as well as just a knowing, that meditate. And it doesn't have to, if you're not into that, that's fine. Just sit outside or something, but just take a period of time and look back on everything that's happened and give yourself that acknowledgement that this didn't work out. But it doesn't mean it's not going to. That's not what I'm saying. Just in the past, with all of the efforts and all of the things you did, remember, we've got abundance and prosperity here. We're going to have a comfortable old age. So we're going to be getting into that. But your soul is desiring for you to not only acknowledge what has been done or has happened or not happened, but also for me to acknowledge that for you, so that as a part of your growth and healing, this will assist. So you've had to kind of come to terms with, or you will be coming to terms with, parts of yourself that you've let go of that weren't helping you. So like a very, very, very simple example, I'm going to be interrupted in just a minute by my son. I will be right back. So this has led to you basically letting go, you know, of things that you don't need. And so what I was going to say is, this is just a really simple, quick example that's coming to mind. So it's not even going to be maybe this for anybody, but it's just something that you can kind of relay and over into your situation. So if you were like in love with the hostess sweets, the treats, you know, ding dongs and Twinkies and stuff like that, if you just love those things, but you know that eating them every single day is really not helping your health, it's actually hurting your health, and so you've kind of cut down to like once or twice a week, and you still get to enjoy the things that you love about food and earth and all of these luxuries that we have, but you just learned the moderation. And so I am called to point out the 2 golden rings here indicating balance. So as we flipped that death card, you have come into balance, and if that hasn't happened yet, then you are coming into balance during this Pisces new moon is holding a lot of energy to kind of align with our higher selves and to attract into our lives what we want. So there's a lot of balance coming in for you in your emotional state. And so with this 3 of Wands, they do want me to flip it, but there was something that I wanted to speak about. So yeah, I feel like with your momentum with this thing that you desire, it's felt like you couldn't, like, okay, so the energy of this flipped is looking out into the sunrise, or probably that looks more like a sunrise than a sunset, into the magical abyss, just knowing all of the potential that is coming towards you and that you are capable of. But with this reversed, it's showing that you felt like you couldn't dream. You couldn't, maybe after a period of time of it not working, or delays, or roadblocks, or things coming in and, you know, life preventing it from happening. It felt like you couldn't dream anymore, and it hurt to dream about it. And like you couldn't imagine, you couldn't be a dreamer, you couldn't be imaginative, you couldn't, you know, sit with your chin in your palm and just dream about life and what you desire. It is like hurting you. But they want you to hold the energy of this High Priestess and the Three of Wands upright, being ready, looking into the magical abyss and seeing the potential and being ready, which can be really difficult after a period of time like this. I get that. But I'm drawn back to this retrograde card, being ready. That's what I kept feeling and seeing instead of review. Retrograde the energy of a retrograde can cause a lot of blocks and a lot of prevention and a lot of slowdown and stagnicity, but really what that all is for you to have time to readjust, recalibrate. So what that means is like, if you were an artist, which nothing super specific has come through yet, so this might be a lot of different things so that for everybody, so this might not get too specific, but it is revolving around something you truly desire, potentially a part of your life purpose and journey and path. But like, an example would be a very simple example. If you're an artist, you paint and you finished a painting and you put it on the market or put it out in a showcase for people to see and purchase, but nobody was interested, and you are feeling like this is the most beautiful thing you've ever painted, like what the heck, like why isn't anybody even interested? That doesn't, it doesn't make sense to you. So this is not a period of time where you're supposed to be feeling down. It's a period of time where you're supposed to review and get ready for what's coming. So if your painting is, just take a look at your painting. Maybe there's something else that you could add to it or change about it that would make it even more beautiful and more attractive to the right person that is looking for that art. And so I hope and I intend that has made sense and that you can relay that over to your situation. Maybe there's something about what you're wanting or desiring that you can adjust, or maybe there's something within yourself that you can shift and adjust, maybe a perspective or maybe a habit or a way of thinking that you can kind of shift and change. And I believe that is what is going to be happening during this full moon, is that there's going to be a shift and a change so that within you, so that outwardly you can see the reality that you truly desire. And so just one more thing that I want to mention about this card is that your light team is really heavily proud of you, but encouraging you as well to take mental stock of how far you've come. That's what I feel with this, is like this person has like 10 more steps until they just walk into the unknown. They jump timelines into their desired reality. So take these 10 steps to be proud of yourself and to look back and reflect and review on your life and maybe all of the things that you have learned and obtained and you can now carry and take with you that are good things. Stepping into this new chapter, stepping into this new era. I am going to be posting a timeline jumping reading, and so I felt the call just now from Spirit to mention that. I will tag that if you're interested at all. So now we're moving into the Three of Pentacles. So this is where it's starting to get good. So we've talked about what's going on, what this new moon is bringing forth for you, this rebirth and renewal of yourself. So then comes in the good. So then comes in the abundance and the actual income. This is going to be the Three of Pentacles connecting with others. So you may be connecting with other people that are prosperous and abundant because of this new state that you're in, and that will allow whatever physical thing that you desire or are in need of right now, whether it be money, a new home, a new car, you want to birth a child, you want a twin flame or a soulmate, or just a harmonious, balanced, loving, and mutually loyal relationship, new friendships, anything that you can physically have. That is what is coming in for you. You're now, after this new moon, you're going to be in this position of planning, kind of like planning out how to get from point A to point B. So, but this is going to be in like a really harmonious and balanced way. You see how strategically she has her feet placed on these pentacles? And she's holding one. And then there's also one above her. So that's showing that you are protected and also balanced in the process of all of this. And this is the energy that you are. You are the High Priestess. So you are coming out, like once you step off of this place, basically, into this unknown, looks like staircases going up. And I did feel that elevation. I said from the beginning, that elevation. So you're rising, you're elevating. You're rising in consciousness, awareness, and you're ascending spiritually. And so this is the energy that you will end in. This is the energy, like, probably by the full moon, the next full moon after this new moon is like, this is the energy that you will be in. And the look on her face is just like proud, accomplished. You did it, you know. Very, very majestic, poised, balanced energy. So let's get some more cards. See what else is going to be coming in for you. So I was drawn to the Magic Crystal Tarot. So let's see. Yeah, this new moon is providing a breath of fresh air and new energy for you. These two just fell out. To rebirth into. So I'm not feeling called to get too much into the past and the things that have happened, but they want you to know that balance and stability and joy is on the horizon, I'm hearing. They really want you to feel like you taking a moment to review and like be grateful and appreciative of who you are now, coming out of all of this abyss and darkness. That's like a crucial step. Like that's almost a necessary step to just to be able to leave this place and ascend into the next, to jump into the next timeline. So maybe that's why things are feeling stuck or not moving or not going how you wanted, because you're actually not giving yourself enough credit. And I feel like that may be just a part, because there's like, this wouldn't be like your entire life purpose, but I feel like that might be a part of your like growth and learning, and maybe even karmic lessons to be proud of yourself, and to not just like jump from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing, but to like take time to be like patting yourself on the back and being like, good job, like realizing all the things that you have been through. Because sometimes we just continue living and living and living and achieving and doing and moving on, but we don't ever like even sit in the things that we wanted so bad. Once we get them, we don't even sit in like show appreciation. We're just like, okay, now what, now what, now what? So I'm not going to get into too many examples when it comes to that, because I just want to flip these cards. But if the calling comes up, then I will explain that a little bit more. So we're going to need to rearrange just a little bit so we have some more room. So I like to flip these in the order that they were pulled. So that is what we're going to do. We have the Page of Coins. Yes. Yes. A new chapter of abundance. Physical prosperity, whatever it is for you. I have a feeling that's just so different for everybody that's called to group one, so they're not getting specific, but they are emphasizing that it's a physical thing that you can see or touch or have, you know, something physical. Page of Wands, Page of Coins, Page of Wands, new, fresh chapters after this High Priestess energy. This is like the new moon in Pisces, you know, up until the next full moon. It's almost like a full moon behind her. Look at that. It's almost like an actual full moon behind her. Yeah, by the full moon, you'll be feeling more like the High Priestess and less in this energy of the past, really. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, balance and stability and communion in your, like, it's the communion of that physical thing coming in such a balanced way. Eight of Cups, wonderful. Five of Cups, okay, loving that Five of Cups energy because it's not holding the typical definition meaning. Not all tarot cards have the exact same meaning as like the Rider-Waite. We've got the Star, wow. And the Queen of Coins, which came up reverse, but how did I, okay, so I pulled it like this. So technically that would be like upright. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I can feel the energy of it. But I like to be, explain how I do my understandings of the readings. So, okay. Along with the four, the two fours, got a Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, this greenish turquoise energy is really providing that balance, that stability. So if you are needing something in your life physically that will help you to find balance and stability, that is coming for you after you tap into the energy of the High Priestess with this next full moon. So we've got the Page of Coins, a new chapter of abundance, a new chapter of abundance and stability, a new chapter of abundance and prosperity, but in a stable way for this to come in. So this is more like getting a car for a really good, if you need a car, as an example, getting a car for a really, really low price, but it's still an amazing car that works great and it's just an amazing deal, rather than paying more than what it's worth, because sometimes when you buy a car, it depends on the time of year, depends on the car, depends on the dealership. You can end up paying less, you can end up paying more. And so this is going to be like a new page of excitement for you. And look, she's got the fruit that she maybe picked or was given to her. Being able to see the fruits of your labor come into fruition. And it's going to feel like this kind of energy as this happens after this full moon. It's like a beautiful transition into this like partying. Like, look at, you got all your friends there and you're just having a fun time. You're just having a good time with it. It's wonderful. And the Eight of Cups, showing that you've put in the work. You've emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, you've put in the work. You've put in all of the effort and co-creation with the universe, desire to bring this into fruition. And so you're going to, I love this card for this reading. I love it so much. This is how you're going to feel about yourself. And this is like what they want you to be doing right now as well with this review. So don't only review, obviously, and just be like, gosh, that sucked. I hated that. That was the worst. Oh, that really brought me a lot of bad, stuff in my life. That wasn't good. No, don't review like that. Review all the things you love about yourself and how you have healed and learned and grown through this process. They really want you to do that, but also as this progresses after the next full moon, you're just gonna feel like this. Like, you're just gonna feel like so comfortable and embodying unconditional love for yourself and those around you. Complete balance of the masculine, I'm getting with the sun here, and the feminine, the moon, the star. So you may be, I gotta say what is coming through, you may be seen publicly for this. You may be seen just by your friends and family and coworkers and peers and people around you. But you are going to be shining like a star in this energy. And, okay, wait, let's do this in order. With this Queen of Coins, like, your, whatever that physical thing is that you need is seriously coming for you, okay? So just nurture yourself through this process. Through this new moon, I promise you that the cosmic energies at play right now in March, April, and May are so significant and prevalent and life-changing, okay? So just keep going, because you are in the position of the star in the Queen of Coins, which is the queen of material, you know, whatever that thing. It could be just money, it could be a house, it could be a car, it could be a physical person, it could be something simple like you just really want a brand new bike, you know, it could be anything. But you're going to be so happy in this, you know, you're going to be so happy, okay? And you're going to be shining, like you're going to be loving yourself so much here that you're just shining and loving everybody else. And I'm getting a lot of energy of unconditional love. So I feel like with this thing coming in for you, you will become lighter and softer and more unconditionally loving, not only for yourself, but for other people out there, because you're just going to be so happy and joyous that this has happened. So I want to just pull one more card. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I was grabbing this deck, but a couple cards here like fell out, and I just feel like this is your card. Like your cards kind of were like falling out, and so everything is falling into place. Enjoy the moment. This is what your light team would like to send you off leaving this reading with. When that wave of insecurity washes over you and you feel like you just don't belong, stop and look around. You are alive. Enjoy this moment in your life. So that's what we're going to leave. I feel like that really ties into your main card. Enjoy the moment now, because it's going to really take off. So enjoy this peace right now. Create peace right now. Because once you get this thing, you're going to be so grateful that you are in a state of peace rather than being upset and angry, because you really don't want to get the thing you want when you're angry about it and you're feeling resentful. You really do want to allow it in and welcome it in and know that it is coming for you. Last note before we leave is I'm drawn back to that you are going to have a very comfortable, well, it doesn't say very, but we're going to say very, because I feel that you're going to have a very comfortable old age. This is calling me to the Queen of Coins. You're going to be set. You're going to get the thing. Enjoy the moment. Get ready. Review your life thus far. Take pride and be appreciative of yourself. And you will be the Queen and the star together, shining like a star so that you bring in and attract whatever you need. Thank you so much. If you would like to book a personal reading or a remote Reiki healing session, and I'm even opening up, if you just want to talk, you will find the links down below. It's just email me. But yeah, if you would just like to talk and just maybe get some advice or something, I'm open to that as well, because I really just want to connect with everybody at this point, and I'm excited to do so. So feel free to schedule a Reiki session, a personal tarot reading, or even just a chat. I also have a spiritual shop with metaphysical tools that help and assist you along your spiritual journey of evolution and ascension. I've got crystal meditation candles and aura energy wands. There's a lot of things there for you to just explore and help you along your path. So thank you so much. I am Carissa. This is Cosmic Connections, and you will see me in the next one. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your Pisces New Moon Pick a Card reading. So for your main card, we have the Capricorn Achieve, and then you've got the number 10. So the number 10 may be prevalent to you. The number 1 may be important to you. Or this could just be signifying the end and closure of something major. I am feeling all of a sudden a karmic energy here. So I'm feeling called to say the end of a karmic cycle. is going to present itself with the energy of this Pisces new moon. So that should be a good thing if you have been having a tough time or just going through a lot. I'm feeling with this Capricorn energy, the earth energy, we've got, I believe this is serpentine crystal here, very green, although I'm not sure if it's appearing a little bit darker on camera. And then your fortune saying, people find it difficult to resist your persuasive manner. I will list these numbers just in case you do appreciate them and they relate at all. There's 19, 15, 16, 25, 85, and 17. So you could be one of these ages, one of these could be your favorite numbers, maybe something prevalent will happen on one of those dates. We're going to get a little bit more into this and get more specific. But when I was connecting with your light team and all of the energies and entities of light that co-create with you in creating and bringing into fruition the reality that you desire or your dream life, there were two things that came up. So I was feeling a major emphasis on balance, harmony, and growth for you. And then this kind of took a little bit of a turn because it was a different energy than what I was initially feeling with all of this green. I was thinking abundance, things coming in. I was getting a lot of pentacle energy, so that may be there for somebody, but I am also feeling called to, because this is a general reading, only some things will apply for you, some things will apply for other people. Obviously, what doesn't resonate with you, just leave and be okay with, have peace with that. Leave it for the other soul family member that it is intended for. But I did hear the song Until You Come Back to Me by Aretha Franklin as I was about to start your reading. The until you come back to me, that's what I'm gonna do. So if you know that song. And then I heard the word light, like a lot of light coming into your life. So this could be a relationship coming back in or finally coming into fruition. This could be also, it doesn't have to be a love situation. This could be something that you truly just love and you are so passionate and care deeply about. There's a lot of emotional state with that. And so I feel like as you move through this Pisces new moon, there's something you've been wanting to achieve. So that may be something, like I said, bringing into fruition a relationship or having someone come back and achieving that perfect harmony and balance. Or this could be, I'm also definitely feeling a career, financial, more material type of energy here too. So there may be something you want to achieve. If maybe these are just examples, so they do not have to apply, just allow them to relay over into your situation to make sense of it. So you could be releasing a book, you could be putting a book out into the world. And so that's a major achievement. And so now I'm called to this, people find it difficult to resist your persuasive manner. So whatever it is, like if it's a relationship or if it's career-wise or anything else that it is for you, it's going to be difficult for whoever's involved or whatever is involved to not be attracted to you at this point, because you're just in a state with this Pisces new moon coming and eventually leaving. After this Pisces new moon, you're just in this state of like attraction where like what you desire, good things are coming in for you and you're just finally achieving what you desire. So I've pulled some cards clearly. We're going to flip them together and then we will pull some more together. So we have the King of Wands. What a beautiful, beautiful first card. I love these cards. This is the Ethereal Visions deck. They've got a lot of gold in them. King of Swords. Okay. So clearly this is like, I could put these on the two sides here, but I'm not going to do that right now. King of Swords, King of Wands. You're moving in with a fiery passion and a lot of strength and mental fortitude. So I feel like after the Pisces new moon, this is where you will be. You will be in this king energy of sitting on your throne and just ready to receive. So now we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Do we keep this reversed? Yes, for now. Okay, so there is something to be said about the reversal. And the Artiste. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Goes perfectly with your Capricorn Achieve card. This is actually a bonus card. This deck has 2 extra cards, I believe. So you got one of the rare cards. And so I feel like with saying the word rare, I was drawn back to people find it difficult to resist your persuasive manner, your fortune. It's like you are going to be exuding this rare energy. This Pisces new moon is bringing forth, like, cosmically a shift and an integration of you just like aligning. It's almost like aligning with your higher self so that you can show this rare energy that you have, that you hold in your soul. You're a very rare old soul, and you're going to be, after this new moon, just in a period of just everything is attracted to you, like good, all of the good. It's like you must have really been doing the quote unquote work, the healing, the learning, the growing, the releasing. You've really been, I can feel that with that Capricorn earthy energy. To me, of all the earth signs, Capricorn has the most, to me, okay, earthy energy. It's just very, it's a cardinal sign, you know? So it's just providing this energy of like a stable flooring for your dreams or hopes or whatever the thing is to come in. It's like a stable, fruitful foundation. The word that I'm looking for is soil. It's a fruitful, the word that I'm looking for is nutrient rich soil. That's what I was, the phrasing. So yeah, you're moving into a period of time where the soil, so like your world, your reality, is very nutrient rich so that anything you want can grow up and arise. You could grow pumpkins, you could grow apples, you could grow sunflowers. It's like so fertile, you could grow anything. The King of Pentacles, I'm hearing flip it, flip it, flip it. So we're going to put that over here, and I feel like these are the ending energies. So we'll see, but yes, I do rearrange, and I do play with the cards a lot. So if that bugs you, well, sorry. So now we have the Two of Wands, and do we keep this reversed? No. No, okay. And the Seven of Cups. Trying to, with this energy of this card, did they want it upright or reversed? They want it upright. Okay. So usually I have a quicker like message of upright or reversed. So, but for you, it's like they want me to really feel into it. So that may play into your reading of you feeling into something, feeling your way through something. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to actually begin with this one. So this is something that you've been, like I said, if it's like a relationship or a new job or maybe building a house, that would be a really, really, building or looking for a house, that would very much apply here. New home, change of location, scenery. Whatever it is, I have a feeling it's going to be physical. So an example of that would be like a new house, a new car, a new relationship, compared to receiving and unlocking your psychic gifts or abilities or something like that. Like that wouldn't be something you can have and touch and see. That's something you are and you do and you perform. So with this Eight of Pentacles, it's showing that with this Eight of Pentacles and the Capricorn energy, it's just so much energy of wealth and abundance. And it's like you putting in all of the steps in work, because he's pounding out these pentacles to create them from the chunk of gold that it was initially. So it's like you started from nothing, from just a chunk of gold is not nothing, but you know what I mean. After it's a pentacle, it's a little bit more. So it's like you started from little, And you are so unique and rare that you crafted these 8 pentacles. And so this is like the process of you, you know, maybe if it's a relationship, like connecting, meeting the person, connecting, building a friendship, and just talking over time. And maybe one of the people, you or them, needed some time to heal from a past relationship or a past event or something like that, childhood event. So it was like this build up to this thing coming in. And I am now called to say you may be drawn to group 1. So if you were like between 1 and 2, but you chose to, your light team is guiding you gently towards group 1 only if you want to and you're interested in that. And also, if any of this is resonating and aligning with you, feel free to like this or subscribe and join the soul family, or even comment below your situation and what it is that you're bringing into your life, because I am genuinely really interested in you guys and what's going on with you and just being here and assisting you and helping you. And also, if you like or subscribe, it helps this channel to grow and to be able to reach the other soul family members that this specific message is actually meant for. So you're helping me, you're helping yourself, you're helping other people by doing that, if this is resonating. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Clearly you have been, you know, in the process, in the works is what I'm hearing, in the works. And so with this 8 of Wands, it usually indicates some movement, some quicker, kind of got like a Chariot energy, especially this deck. I feel a lot of Chariot energy, but we pulled it in reverse. So this is not to say that this thing isn't coming for you. This is not saying that. This is just saying that you don't need to force anything and you don't really need to do anything. You're so energetically open to this thing that it's almost as if you did more, or if you did take action or push it or force it, that's what would like slow it down. That's what would be this slow down reversed 8 of Wands. But what they're saying with it in reversal for your specific reading is that just let it be. It's coming. It's going to come in with grace and ease and flow. It's coming to you. So they want you to know that you don't need to do anything, and they want you to be in this position of the 2 of Wands, overlooking into the abyss. And I am drawn back to group 1 again because there was a similar card. It was a card with a similar energy to this. It was very similar. It was like someone looking over into the magical abyss and just envision what it is that you are creating, what's coming in for you. So like when you start your day, just, you know, look out your window like this person, and look out into the world. And it's like they want you to see in your reality, when you look out into your life and your world, and you're walking around, see what you want instead of what is there and what you quote unquote don't have, because you have it already. It's like energetically it's already there. You just might not. It's the reality, the 3D trying to catch up. So it's like, take time instead of to make this happen. Take a break and take a time out and just daydream. And this is so related to group 1, like so related. But I think that you're just a little bit farther along in the healing process. You're in an energy that is just a little bit more open. I feel like you're just like a step or 2 past where group 1 was. So yes, just be in this open-minded, open-hearted state of realizing, visualizing, and creating the reality that you want in your world. They really want you to be in this energy of like magic and creativity and imagination and dreaming up, because that's only going to make this happen faster. If you start thinking it's not going to happen or negating it or feeling bad about it or saying it's taking too long, then you're going to slow it down. So they really want this to come in for you. And I am hearing divine timing for you, this to come in for you. For some people, maybe not every single person, but there's some divine timing going on here. So they want you to be in this energy so you can receive it. This energy of the 2 of Wands looking over into the abyss and just being like ready and dreaming. They just really, really want you to be daydreaming. And so now we're moving on to the Seven of Cups. And so you have been healing and removing, releasing, letting go, learning, growing. You've been taking off this mask. You've been taking off the mask and kind of like letting, quote unquote, die the parts of you that needed to go. Because everybody on this planet has, quote unquote, undesirable traits that we may think are undesirable ourselves. Things that we do or think or say that don't help us and don't help us to create the reality we want. So you've been taking your mask off, and that's where that energy, I don't remember if it was this card, but where you're very rare. Yeah, it was this card. You're very rare. And so your rarity, if that's a word, or your rareness is what's shining now. Now that you've learned how to take your mask off and show who you are. Release and let go of this with the skull here, what you don't need. Protect yourself energetically and emotionally and psychologically and physically in this world. Protect yourself. And then here with these cups, you've learned how to receive. So it's like all four parts that were components that were necessary to get you into this position of this. This is what's, I mean, if you don't read tarot, then you're like, well, what does that mean? But these cards right here, the Artiste, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, you have 3 kings. In how many cards are here? 8 of just the tarot. 3 of them are kings. Do you realize how powerful that is? You are in this energy. You're connected and tapped into this energy already, but I think that once this Pisces new moon passes and the full moon, the next full moon after that kind of comes into fruition, you will be set and solidified on your throne here to receive this thing. It's like the Pisces new moon is allowing you a grand, one last kind of major release for this next chapter that you have been wanting so much and attracting into your life. And so with the Artiste, this is exactly the same energy of the Two of Wands here in this deck. Dream up, dream your wildest dreams, write them down, draw pictures of them, and you know what? I have never noticed in this card, I don't know if this is what it is. I mean, I don't know what else it could be, but it looks like angel wings right here, like growing out of his ankle, out of his foot. So you have the power to take flight. Now, you have the power to take flight, and you being yourself, you being this rare you, because there's no other you on this planet or in any other dimension or time or reality. It's only you now. You have the power to take flight and to bring this into your life. You are in the right energy to bring this in. So dream. And I feel like you have been dreaming. Maybe this is a confirmation that your dreams, yes, they're coming into fruition. Cosmically, March, April, May, there's, eclipse season. The Pisces new moon holds a really strong manifestational power. There's just a lot of things going on right now within the cosmos that are flowing and presenting an energy for us to essentially just live happier lives and to get what we want and for things to start working out if you stay on a positive mindset. So let's move into the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You've got the King of Creativity, the King of Willpower, Inspiration, Creation, Manifestation, the King of your mind, your mental processes, the way you speak and think, and the King of Finance, of material, of wealth, abundance, prosperity. This is what the Pisces new moon is leading you to. Whatever you desire, whatever you've been working towards is going to be achieved. So let's pull a couple more tarot cards from a different deck. This is the Crystal Magic Tarot, and just see what other messages your light team would like to bring forth for you, because this is clearly just a message of confirmation. So if you were feeling like a little, because you know, some days we're really, really confident in what we are creating for our lives, and then some days we kind of feel like if it's not there yet, like, well, where is it? What's going on? Am I doing the right thing? So you're 100% doing the right thing. And just keep doing it. But just, I think the only piece of advice they want you to remember is just like, you don't need to force this. If you force it, then it will slow it down. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, you're doing everything. And that may even only just be for a couple people. That might not even be for everybody. Beautiful. The Fool card just fell out. So we're going to start with that. This is all a new day, a new life. It's a new chapter. It's new. Look at all this green you have in your cards. Like, it's just a bunch of prosperity and receiving. They wanted me to say that 3 times. 7 of Cups. You've got the 7 of Cups twice, don't you? Yeah, 7 of Cups. So we'll put that one here. Page of Wands. Five of Coins. And 7 of Swords. So we're going to end with the Fool. The 7 of Cups is coming through, showing you got this already. So we talked about taking off your mask, releasing what you don't need, protecting yourself, and allowing yourself to receive. So now that you're in this position of doing all those things and allowing yourself to receive, your intuition is leading the way. It's leading you towards your emotional fulfillment. This is usually sometimes a card of choice and having a lot of choices. So you may even have a lot of options open to you in your reality after the energy of this new moon in Pisces passes. So let's just touch on the 5 of Coins and the 7 of Swords. So yeah, you're being encouraged because there may be some people here. This 8 of Wands is coming back up to go hand in hand with this 5 of Coins and 7 of Swords. So what they want you to know, they just want you to understand that this is over. You're waving goodbye and sailing away from anything that you don't need. And you're also sailing towards what you do want, towards this abundance of either material or love or connection. They are only bringing these cards up to just confirm to anybody that is listening, if you're having any doubts or you're having any fears or intrusive thoughts about this thing, you are sailing away from your old life, from your old thinking processes, into this energy of the Fool and the Page of Wands. It's like this whole new life for you, a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter, where you're showing you're unique. You're getting out and you're flying like this butterfly. You're flying into the world, around the world, sharing who you are. And when I say the world, this could be just, your world. So say I do feel like this could really be a relationship reading, even though there's not too much cup energy, which is emotions. I do feel like this could be a relationship for some people. And so when I say out into the world, I mean your world. So that doesn't have to be like you're traveling or you're on social media doing something where the world can see you. I just mean your world, your personal world. Not that that couldn't be what it is, but it doesn't have to be that scale, the size of that scale, or it doesn't have to be that specific to that scenario. So it's a whole new chapter for you, and you have so much balance and harmony coming in. And I believe we pulled this card in group number 1 too. And so there was an emphasis on her holding the fruit that she either picked or was given to her. So this is something that you are going, you have sought out or has come to you. So if it is a relationship, you may have sought this relationship out, or maybe this person sought you out and maybe they found you through a mutual friend or something like that. It doesn't have to be a relationship. Just, relay the examples over to how this applies to your situation. But a whole new dawn, I'm hearing, a whole new chapter for you, a whole new life ahead is awaiting you. So I think it's just time. And that's what I'm getting with this Eight of Wands reversed again. It's just letting time pass, just letting this whole moon cycle come through, and then you will be in this position of just the king of everything. Or queen. Obviously, when you see king, don't feel that it's gender specific, because it's just the energy of the card. Yeah, it's like this energy of you just being the king of your life. King or queen of your life. The king is just the end of the last stage of each suit. So there's wands, swords, pentacles, cups. So the king is just the last step. And I'm called back to this achieve. You have put in all the work and taken all the steps to get to this king energy, the last step. And so just exist and just be yourself and just keep living. And this is coming in for you because you are in such a powerful energy to just receive. It's coming in for you. People will find it difficult to resist your persuasive manner. So if this is a book or a relationship, or maybe you make music, or it could be anything, but it's solid, it's stable. You are letting go of your old life so that a whole new chapter, you're letting go of your old life here. Probably should have reversed these, but whatever. So that you can welcome in this whole new chapter. And you're ready. Your light team is telling you you're ready. You've waited. You've done everything needed and necessary energetically, emotionally, psychologically, physically for you to step into this new chapter. I just did a timeline jump reading. So if you are interested in something like that, this seems like it's kind of got an energy of that. I'll link that below. But otherwise, I feel like this reading is complete, and to just keep doing it, keep doing your thing, keep being you, and just enjoy life and find the beauty in it, and everything will fall into place. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like, I offer personal Reiki healing sessions. I offer personal tarot readings. And I'm also opening up my services to just, if you want to just talk and you don't really want a reading, or you don't want a Reiki healing, you just want to chat and talk and maybe receive some advice or some messages from your light team, I'm open to that too. The links are all below in the description and the pinned comment. And if you would also like to check out my spiritual shop, there's a lot of metaphysical tools that can help and assist you along your journey of evolution and ascension. I have crystal meditation candles. I have aura energy wands that can help you clear out and attract in what you desire. If you're interested in that, you can find that at my website at cosmicconnections.com. It's also linked below if you're interested. So thank you very much for being here. I am Carissa. This is Cosmic Connections. I wish you the best. You have a whole new life ahead of you. So just exist, just be yourself and step on into it. Thank you again. You will see me in the next one. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your Pisces New Moon Pick a Card reading. For your main card, you have chosen the Gemini Cross Pollinate. There's the number 3 on here, if that is prevalent to you at all. Maybe you are seeing 3s, 333, maybe you're in your 30s, maybe you were born on the 3rd or in March, or maybe it doesn't apply at all. But I just like to point out the numbers in case that is relevant for anybody. We've got these beautiful buzzing bees pollinating on these flourishing, opened up flowers that are in full bloom. So there's going to be a prevalence around, it seems like, also with your good luck will come in the springtime fortune. It seems like a major energy of like things picking up and things buzzing and you being the center of focus or attention in this next chapter. So I have pulled some cards already. Before we flip them, we will be pulling more together, but I wanted to just pull a couple ahead of time. When I tuned in with your energy and your light team and all of the energies and entities of light that assist you and co-create the desired reality or your dream life that you are bringing into full form, I heard the song I Saw the Sign by Ace of Base, and you know, I saw the sign, I opened up my eyes and I saw the sign, that one. And then I heard the word awakening. So there's going to be some sort of focus around, like, I'm hearing blooming, things blooming and opening up your third eye, opening up your mind, opening up your heart. And this just buzzing energy of being busy, but in a good way, like a worker bee, but not in a forced like grind mentality, more of like a flow like state of traveling from flower to flower and just finding everything that you need out in the world. So with all of that being said, I just wanted to tell you what came through from the beginning. We're going to flip your cards now and then we will pull some more together. And I will probably end up rearranging the order of these cards, so don't mind me if I do that. So we've got the Devil card, and this came up in group 1 as well. So if there is any calling for you to go to group 1, this is a sign from your light team that it may be relevant to you. And the Tower. Okay, interesting. The Tower reversed, and I'm hearing keep it reversed. Okay, so it seems I'm hearing coming out of the dark night. Coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming into the light, coming out of the darkness is what I'm hearing. And over here we have the Hangman. Wow, okay, wow. So you may have been or be in a period of time right now where it's just, I'm hearing major changeover, major transformations. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's pull some more cards. The Two of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing flip it. Okay. The Moon, flip that, yeah. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Like stability and abundance. Wow. We've got quite a bit of pentacles here. Three of Swords. And I just heard it's over now. So you can clearly see with this Three of Swords, there are 3 daggers or swords pierced into this bleeding heart. It's not bleeding, but I heard bleeding heart. So, and I heard it's over now. It's finally over now. So whatever has been making you feel like this in your heart, it is over now. Strength. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Which, if you're only listening, I mean flip because it came up in reverse. And for your last card, for now, we have the Page of Cups. I'm hearing flip that too. Okay, so let me just decide where we want to begin. I have to say that all of the readings have this common underlying theme of like being yourself out in your world. So I say in your world because you may not be doing something or wanting something or attracting something or desiring something that's public, and you may not want to be out in the world, like on a major grand global scale. So I say your world, your personal world, whatever that may be, and whoever that may entail in your life. So there's this common theme of like, we're going to start with the Devil and the Three of Swords and the Hangman. So there's, let's put this one here. Yeah, with the Strength card. So there's this common theme of like finally being ourselves and that allowing things to flow into our life much, much easier. So why I say that is because, well, one, there are a lot of cards in group 1 and 2 that are showing up in group 3 as well. So that's indicating that there is a significance of relation between the 3 groups. There is a common theme. And so you have the devil and you have the tower, but you have the tower reversed. So you may have been going through, like I said from the beginning, I believe I said the dark night of the soul coming out of the darkness. So you may have been going through a period of time where the devil card doesn't mean like evil. It just means you rebirthing into this best, most highest, true version of yourself. And so you see these figures here, like laying on the ground. And this one looks like he's in despair. This one looks like not even sure if they're alive anymore. And this devil is, you know, in this powerful position. I'm hearing animalistic nature. So what that means is like the ego. So this card does hold a lot of ego death energy, especially with these figures here on the ground that look like they could have died. But what I'm seeing is you rising like a phoenix, rising from the ashes. That's like the energy I feel with this devil. It's not a negative. These are things that needed to go. These were energies that needed to leave your life. And so you were able to overcome, I'm hearing, overcome your difficulties. And so the tower always talks about a period of time after it talks about a specific event that leads to a period of time of kind of rediscovering who you are. And I'm drawn to the mask here. And in group 2, we had the 7 of Cups from this deck, and the person was taking the mask off. So if you are drawn to group 2, that is an indication you may be drawn to group 1 and 2 to go there. But see, in this tower, this person still has the mask on as they're falling. So I am feeling like during this event, during these times, these periods that were tough, and you had to really look to your light, you may have been slightly blinded, and I don't mean that in a negative way towards you, just like unaware of what this energy was going on. And I really don't want to like delve into this. This is 8 minutes in already. I want to get more into what's coming for you, but I have to take what, comes from the cards and relay that message. So you maybe have been going through a really tough time for some time. And what is coming now is like the energy of spring, the energy of abundance, of luck, of prosperity, of your fruits coming into fruition, your seeds that you planted growing into full bloom. And so you may have not been aware that why was this happening? That's what this mask is about. Why was it causing so much heartache? Why did you have to go through this? Because you needed to rebirth. You needed to be this best version of yourself to move forward into this new chapter, because you have to, you create your own reality, and you attract in your reality by your vibration, by how you feel, by how you think, by how you talk and speak about yourself. And so you may have been in a period of time where, because of whatever influence, you were not mentally, I'm hearing healthy, okay, but just don't be offended by that. You just mentally were going through a lot with this ego purge, with this dark night of the soul. Hi, group number 3. Apparently my camera wanted to freak out and stop recording mid-reading, and I'm very bummed because your reading was so magical and so many things happened that were magical. I can't believe it's not on film, but it's not. And I watched up to where it stopped recording, and it looked like we were talking about the dark night of the soul, we were talking about ego death, and we talked about it a little bit more. And I think that why this happened, why it stopped filming, is because they didn't want me to focus so much on that. And I didn't feel called to focus so much on it, so I didn't really, but I had realized we were like 8 minutes in, and I think we did get to that point. That was on film. And I was like, it's 8 minutes in, we're still talking about this. So for whatever reason, I wish you could have saw how these cards were pulled, because it was so magical. it's frustrating, but let's continue on because I still do feel like this is your reading. This is meant for you. And I think that happened to show me how frustrating this period of time is for you. Because I was getting so excited for your future. I was feeling something so different than group 1 and 2. Like, I was about to do jumping jacks and just run around, and I was so excited for you because something major is coming through because of the way that these cards came through. It was just showing me that you're going to be getting some major surprises. So I will do my best to recollect what I said and convey it in a way that is more suited for you. And we're just going to take that part of the reading where my camera stopped filming as a sign that I see how frustrating this period of time has been for you. But let's move forward and explain what's coming into your life. So I do not believe we got to these cards here. I believe we kind of just were covering like your energy of the past or maybe current that will be shifting with this new moon. So I was holding one of these cards, tarot cards, and I was shuffling this other deck, and we'll just get into this later. Going to finish the tarot we've already got pulled since I already went over it, but you did not hear. So the Two of Pentacles. So this Hanged Man, okay, here, where we left off is you finally found the perspective that was needed through this dark night of the soul, through releasing, through letting go and allowing to, quote unquote, die in a way. Parts of you that were holding you back or that you didn't need anymore has brought you into this period of balance. And I love this balance card because the way that she is balanced on one foot within this ring of the infinity sign, holding her 2 pentacles, this doesn't really look like an easy position to be in, but she makes it look easy. And so what you've been through may have not been an easy position to be in, but you did it in such a graceful way that you made this look easy, even if it wasn't easy on the inside. And you looked to your intuition. You followed your heart. You looked up into the sky, into the stars, and you followed your own desires, your own wants and wills. And so this is going to lead you into having more harmonious connections. I'm seeing a lot of balance, a lot of connections, a lot of communication coming in and teamwork, working fluidly with other people and being able to rise from that, not being, I'm hearing, threatened, not being intimidated, being able to commune with others in a respectful and positive way. So we've also got the Page of Cups. And this is going to be a new chapter of emotional stability, emotional fulfillment, emotionally being really happy and really, really good. And so what had happened was that I was shuffling, this is the Crystal Magic Tarot. I was shuffling it and I was literally saying a new chapter of emotional fulfillment, and this card flopped up. And I just so wish that it was on tape because it was so, so beautiful, just the way that all the timing, the way it all timed out. And so I am called to say that with saying the word timing, maybe there's something you thought was going to happen at a certain time, and you really felt like it was this time. It was the right timing. It was going to happen, and it just didn't. It didn't pan out how you thought. It didn't play out how you thought. It was not the right time. But we've got the 3 here. We've got the Gemini, and so I did discuss this when the video was cut out. 3 as in March, the 3rd month of the year. And Gemini, which is mid-May to June, mid-June. So from after this new moon, what this new moon is bringing for you is a new perspective that will shift your entire life moving forward from, now, the mid-end of March, and into, mid-June. You're going to be, this new perspective is setting up your whole foundation for a whole new life ahead of you that will kind of start to come into form in the springtime. If you are in the southern hemisphere, then in the fall. If you're in the northern, then the springtime. It's going to be this buzzing energy around you where you're just attracting You're attracting in all the things that you need to grow, and to, like, you're attracting in all of the energies that you need to grow and to have and do and see and be everything that you desire in this world. So you've got the 10 of Cups. I'm counting this as your ending card. This is where things are ending. Look at these beautiful pink roots growing out of her and into the earth. This is the wish fulfillment. It's like all of these cups here are one, each a dream that you have, each a desire, a want, a manifestation that you would like to have in your life. And it's coming. That's what is, from March to June, that's what is setting the tone for all of this to come in. So I believe that all of this will begin coming in after March to June, but March through June is going to provide you a energy to, an opportunity to welcome in a new energy, a new perspective, a new way of living and thinking and being and existing in this world. And so what I was saying about the star card that was so beautiful in the other reading was, this is you. This is where you are going to end up as the star. Not as like a movie star, okay? I mean like an actual star in the sky. An actual glimmering divine spark of light. That is where your perspective is shifting from all of this negative 3 of Swords, Tower, Devil energy into you just being an actual star on this earth, shining your light. You have the Page of Cups again, and I really love how these cards are they're so magical because they have such similar colors and energies. It's the same card. This one is pointing their cup towards this one, pointing their paintbrush towards this one. It's like this creative, fiery, balanced, emotionally fulfilled, and I'm even hearing materially fulfilled world for you ahead because of this new perspective that you've gained. And I'm drawn to the Knight of Pentacles. That's why I say from March to June, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slower of the Pentacles, slower moving, even though the Knight may move fast. So it's not that it's going to take a really long time, but it's not going to be like the quickest thing. It's going to be a period of time from about 3 months, March to June, where you just settle into this energy. You find your strength. You kind of may have a couple triggers that come up, and you learn to tame that inner animalistic energy that we had here with the Devil, the Tower, the 3 of Swords. You know, you've changed your perspective. And so now you're able to be more tame in life. And I'm hearing authentic as well. And I keep being drawn back to this buzzing energy. It's reminding me of the 3 of Pentacles, where you may be, whether it be out in the world, you know, publicly, or just your personal world with the people that you know, you're going to be kind of like shining like a star. And you're going to be so happy, like this happy, lighthearted, childlike, wondrous amazement, wide-eyed happiness, smiling from cheek to cheek, ear to ear, because of this perspective change that you have incited and initiated within yourself. I'm hearing that you are the initiator, and I'm really feeling that with this star card. You may actually be a star that's come to Earth to shine your light, like a literal star, because that is possible. And so now it's going to create, with the Ace of Swords, a period of you being so balanced and so good, just good in life, to where you're just, that's why I say with the people in your life, or if you're out in the world, or with your family, your friends, your coworkers, your peers, you're just gonna seem so much happier. That's where that smiling ear to ear, cheek to cheek is coming in. You're gonna be so happy because you're just in a different emotional state because of this initiation of a new perspective that you have created. It's a new chapter of mentally, like, finding yourself, like finding, reabsorbing and refinding who you really are in this world. And that's going to bring you emotional balance. And then that's going to bring you financial or material abundance. So let's pull just a couple more cards because your reading was cut off. So I don't feel like it's complete yet. let's do some more tarot. I've done all tarot today, so let's stick with that. This is the Wandering Star Tarot. So I believe I've covered most of what I said before that was cut out. I just wish that the video was there at least, because it just showed a lot of surprises, like magical surprises in your life. So maybe even this new emotional perspective chapter is going to be surprising to you, that you could feel this good again after such a long period of time of not feeling good. But good luck will come in the springtime. That's your fortune. So you're gonna just be feeling so good. Like I was seriously so excited, and I think losing part of the video kind of was like, a little frustrating, but it's coming back. I can feel that major excitement. Let's see what happens here, you know. Can we get a little bit of magic? Because it was so cool. This flipped out as I was saying the emotional fulfillment, and the star flipped out as I was talking about you being yourself and shining, and it was just so beautiful. But it doesn't matter whether it's on tape or not. The message is still here. So I think really that's just coming through, because as like confirmation, not coming through, the video cut out. I feel like that really cut out because it's confirmation of how just frustrating it was before for you. And I think that that's the big difference, is like it's trying to emphasize, top M, okay, these two. It's trying to emphasize, your light team is trying to emphasize this shift, this change from frustration and things not working out and falling through, being blocked, to just this, I got chills, this positive, happy, uplifted, smiling, just like a dork I'm hearing, because you're so happy, just like cheek to cheek. You almost look kind of funny because your cheeks are so swelled up because you're so happy, and you don't even care. You don't even care what you look like. So we have the Three of Wands. Okay, didn't we have Three of Pentacles? Okay. Eight of Wands. Hanged Man again, and upright. We had it reversed, right? Yeah, we had it reversed here. So upright. So yeah, you're finding that perspective. You're shifting yourself into this new version so that you can access this new life. The Emperor, perfect. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords reversed. Beautiful. So we've got, I'm going to start with this one. We've got upheaval, conflict, loss. So it's over. That's done. You're done with it, okay? Three of Wands, adventure, luck, action. You have a lot of exciting, like that new renewal, springtime, revitalized, refreshed, ready to go, wake up and get it kind of energy. That's your spring is going to be beautiful. You're going to be creating, whether something physical or co-creating with the universe and bringing things into your life. After a period of stress, I hear. Stress, I guess, covers it. So, and with some quick movement, good news, travel. You got your eye on the prize now because you've changed your perspective. We've got waiting, rebirth, sacrifice, reflection. Scratch the sacrifice because that's not irrelevant in this part for your reading. That's what this period from March to June-ish is going to be, is this waiting and rebirth. You're just birthing your baby, which is you. I mean, you this whole thing could be, you want a child. But to obtain that child, if say that was, and that's not for everybody, clearly, obviously, just like relay this over to your situation. If you wanted a child, the child has to have time to develop and form in the uterus and stuff like that. So know that if it's not here yet, that's why, it has to grow, but also you have to grow in rebirth. So you can be, if it's a parent, the best parent you could be. So you don't carry on the karmic or just learned traits that were taught to you. You just have a little bit more time, and that's what this new moon, this Pisces new moon, is initiating for you. It is initiating this new perspective, this rebirth of your soul into your physical, connecting and aligning with your higher self, following the call of your higher self instead of what other people want for you. And then the good news, and then that springtime energy, that flourishment, that flow comes in quicker for you. And then you get what you want. With both of these cards as the ending card. The Emperor, I mean, you know what an emperor is. An emperor is an emperor. This card means exactly what the word is. It's somebody that has it all, but is poised, humble, wise, knowledgeable, because there is a difference between knowledge and wisdom, capable, and the Emperor is the king of the kingdom. He has a whole kingdom. So your kingdom will come. Kingdom come. Kingdom will come. You know? Comfort, accomplishment, prosperity, stability. This is also like a wish fulfillment card. It's all here supporting you, behind you. It's all everything is in support of you being happy, being free from all of this over here, this devil energy, 5 of Swords. It's all over, it's done. So just let that be, and be open to receiving this luck and this happiness and this joy and this revitalized, renewed energy of the spring, because it's coming for you. Hopefully I have been able to add a little bit of magic back into this reading. We did miss a little bit, but it was meant for a reason. I know I brought into the equation other things that weren't brought up initially with this second recording. So that's good. But just know, like, your outcome, you've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. It's all, and the Star. It's all coming into place. Just keep going through the process. Just keep going through the process. I promise this is all going to work out. I can feel it. I feel so much excitement for you. Like the energy of this crystal. It's got a lot of, orange, red, yellow crystals. They hold a lot of physical energy, for you to get up and do things. So you're just going to have more energy, be more happy, be more fulfilled in life, and just find yourself again. I think that's what it really is you're finding yourself again. And once you do that, any of the other small or big details that you want in your life, or things, or experiences, adventures that you would like to have, will all fall into place as you shift this perspective from this energy over here into this version of your higher self. So I intend that this has helped you and assisted you to kind of understand more of what the energies are at play with this Pisces new moon. If you are interested, I offer Reiki remote healing sessions. I offer personal tarot readings. I'm actually opening up my services to also include if you just want to talk. I've been intending to do this for a while, but I'm now ready to open up to if you just want to talk, if you want to just chat a little bit and maybe receive some intuitions or some advice or whatever comes through, or just to connect. Feel free to find the info and the links below in the description or the pinned comment. I will have links that you can sign up for any of those services, and I also have a spiritual shop on my website, cosmicconnections.com, which is linked below. I offer a lot of metaphysical tools that help and assist you along your spiritual journey to ascend, to awaken. I have crystal meditation candles, spiritual aura wands, things that can kind of help you align and balance yourself out. So if you're interested in any of that, you can find the links below. But I wanted to leave the Star as the center of your reading. You are going to shine, and you're leaving the past behind so that you can welcome in this new, refreshed springtime version of you into your world. The real version of you. So if you are called to group 1 or 2, I definitely feel like there may be more for you there, but only if you're called. Thank you so very much. Thank you if you are still here and you waited this whole thing out through the interruption and everything. I appreciate that. So, best wishes, group number 3. This is Cosmic Connections. I am Carissa, and you will see me in the next one. Goodbye.